was overhead lines, and they were just plain dirty. The transformers coming out, that are nearby were just plain dirty, and literally there was like you could feel the electricity coming down the ground from the lines, and I literally, before I even got the antenna affixed to that post, I walked away, went and grabbed my stuff, and went to and found another place to go. I was like, I am not messing with this. This is not cool. But there's just another situation of a story that I would have never expected myself to ever be in. But I was, I had a lot of self-awareness of what was going on, but I didn't really realize that it was the overhead power lines initially that was just plain dirty and throwing out the extra power that shouldn't have been, coming down the lines at all. So, a very dangerous zone actually, probably to be in. And so, I wasn't there more than probably 3 or 4 minutes at max. By the time I set my gear down and figured out where I'm going to mount my post or my mast, whatever, and realized this was not a cool place to be. So, it's one of those things that, if you're, we're putting up mast all the time, we're throwing wires up over trees, and, we need to be paying attention to, where we're deploying those antennas, where we're deploying those masts, and things like that. Because you got to, kind of have that self-awareness, have that, be conscious of what's around you. Even if you just have a telephone pole and it's got, some wire coming down it, does that have, a dirty line coming back down on that guy wire that's holding that post up or something that could be, having an issue. So it's always something to think about. And my question out to you, to the rest of you guys here on the channel, but as well as anybody in the in the chat, have you ever experienced this type of thing? And before, I'm just curious if we've come across those sort of things.
I have not done enough POTA to have came across that, but some of us will do a vertical antenna. I know I've tried it and not had any luck, but I could easily see some issues with using a vertical and not paying attention. Hey, look who's here. Everybody say hi.
Hey, Julie.
I finally found a beautiful woman to sit with me on this stream.
Now, everybody in the chat, go ahead and get this shared out. We have a YL in the house.